How goes it, everyone? Welcome back to Oblivion. We wandered by this camp last time, and I said we were going to check it out in this episode. So that's what we're going to do. First of all, though, check this out. I ended up exchanging my steel shield for this Elven Defender. It's not quite as good in the armor department, however, it is lighter, and it looks so classy with that scimitar. Pretty nice, huh? Anyways, let's go talk to somebody.
May I help you? Hello, my friend. A word of advice. Watch for goblins if you're heading north. Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement. I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should talk to Marisa about the goblins. She's our guide and knows what needs to be done. Take care, friend. Don't get yourself killed on our account.
Hi there.
You lazy... Get up. Look at this.
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire. You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war.
Well, that's
The
not good.
caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow. Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually, but I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head? I don't know. A sacred tribal totem or something like that.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on this long. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timberscar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Cracked Wood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the hard way.
I'm guessing that involves
Well,
slaying
you could
everything.
always just fight your way into Cracked Wood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair, well protected. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion, most likely end the war.
Alright.
The two near... Good luck, and don't underestimate the goblins.
Yeah, I've seen Goblin Slayer. I know. Alright, so obviously we have two different ways of going about this. I can go in here and kill the shaman, or I can go in here and retrieve the staff. Let's go take a look at the staff, and if the staff is particularly good, then I might just keep it and then go kill the shaman. But if it's not all that good, then we might do it the diplomatic question mark way. Either way, this is kind of a neat quest. And when I say sneak into the cave, I actually mean carve a path of death and destruction through the cave. You know, 6 one way, half a dozen the other, right? What's kind of unique about this cave is that you see you've got the like Ayleid ruins kind of cutting into it, which is kind of different. Kind of neat. Oh, that guy's a little beefier. but not beefy enough. They have their own unique shields, depending on what clan they're in, which is kind of cool. So I think I'll take one as a souvenir. Remember, the plan is to eventually furnish a house with all my cool spoils of war. A lot of them in there. Is that the shaman right there? Yeah, it is. Wonder if there's a more effective way to do this. Let's take a look at that other path. If not, I mean, with some fancy footwork, I can probably take care of all of them, but... Oh, that's the staff right there. Okay. Alright. What's it look like? That's quite a bit better than the one I had before. This is the one you get in the tutorial area. Granted, the main reason that I was keeping that was so that I could use it on ghosts, but that is no longer necessary, so it's hard to say. I kind of want to just check out how tough the shaman is. There's really no... I don't have any love for goblins, right? So there's no reason for me to try and do this the diplomatic way, really. Sure is a lot of them, though. Apparently those attacks were connecting with the shaman. Pretty. Okay. Seems like they're using steel arrows, so nice. Get a little bit more stock. Oh no, maybe not, just iron arrows. Now that guy's got steel, right? And I don't think they have their own unique bows. I think that they're just like steel bows, yeah. Oh snap, you know what I could do? I will take all of them. This is mine now. Oh, that would be nice. Let's take all of the totem staves, and then I will just decorate with all of them. Yes. Yes, I like this. Perhaps not the most diplomatic way of doing it, but they're goblins, right? Didn't go this way yet, did it? Well, if the other one is anything like this one, I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, nope, it's this way. Right, because they said that the town is directly in the center of the Goblin confrontation. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've had a very good time over here. You know, now that I finally have this... Oh, wolf belt. Wonderful. Now that I finally have this thing, I think I'm finally going to be pretty dangerous in combat. So I think a lot of the more difficult areas are going to open up to me now. Nobody home so far. That was a good shot, if I do say so myself. Delicious. Sweet cake. Goblin must have taken somebody's sweet roll. Yeah, give me these two. I was forgetting to look for those in the previous dungeon. But that's a restore health ingredient. Interestingly, the lore says that those will sprout supposedly where somebody has died. I'm sure that's probably a spot where somebody's died at some point. Pumpkins. Yes. All the pumpkins. Alright. Did these guys not have their own unique shields? Surely they do. I need to get both, you know, both shields. There we go. I'm gonna say, otherwise there's no point, right? It's supposed to be a memory for the time that I single-handedly eliminated 2 different goblin clans. Ooh, that's a tough boy. Wow, this weapon is powerful. You. Shaman right there. Ooh. So speedy. Apparently goblins are not very aware of their surroundings, it would seem. Because none of these guys know where I am. Heal arrows, please. Thank you. Man, this is a good place to get iron arrows, too. Whoops, I didn't need 2 of them, though. Let's not be greedy. Another thing that's kind of neat about the goblins that you may notice is that sometimes they'll actually just pull away their weapons and go at you hand to hand. It's kind of neat. Oh, poor dudes. Don't ask me how I lockpicked this wooden gate. Templar longsword. Oh. Ooh. Fancy stuff. Fear of the Dragonborn's Knight. That must be from the mod. Here we go. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. Interesting. Okay. How good is that armor? Oh, fancy. It's not going to be as good as this, though. Not even close. Dragonborn boots. So it's light armor. The shield is... Oh. It's actually got the Dragonborn, like, Skyrim thing on it. I'm pretty sure I've gotten that armor before. I just don't recall ever doing the quest. Okay, so it's not going to be as good as what I have, but that's fine. It'll still go nicely in my collection of various fashionable armors. What are you doing? So maybe we'll check out that quest. I don't know how involved it is. I might have to look that up before I start on it. It might be something really, really long, really complicated, or really difficult, but probably worth checking out. I mean, we'll definitely check it out at some point, if not right away. For the rest of this time, though, I think we'll go check out that Iliad ruin that's literally just right around the corner.
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Where is she? There she is.
Yes? You killed the shaman of Cracked Wood Cave.
Residing in Skingrad, okay. So there's no voiced dialogue for that, huh? Who was I supposed to talk to? You?
Cropswood, please. Goodbye.
This dude?
If you need me,
Oh. This dude. There he is.
let me know as soon as... You took care of the... Now we can get back to building our new lives at Cropsford.
Alright.
Come back in a...
So yeah, you literally can come back in a few weeks, and the town will be rebuilt, which is kind of cool. But for now, let's head on into Macamintane. We got a little bit of time left, so hopefully I can clear this relatively quickly. That's going to depend on what type of enemies are in here, I guess. And it's ghosts. Wonderful. Oh, I can't see. It's too bright. Wish I had a better weapon that was capable of hitting these guys. Oh, I remember this ruin. Yeah, I remember this ruin very well. I spent like several hours trying to clear this ruin in a previous run. But not this time, because we have the power of editing on our side. Yeah, this ruin took forever with the amount of retries and pulling and everything that I had to do. Kind of a nightmare. So enjoy a little montage of kills, I guess. No 360 no-scopes, unfortunately. Wow, there's a whole other area to this, huh? Can't open that yet. Ooh. Alright, now I'm super overweight. Wait, I think the White Oak Glory can hit ghosts, though. Might have to test this. What's that, 8 damage? 13 damage? Holy cow. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put the Silver Claymore in here. Oh, this is a two-handed sword. Okay. I'm pretty sure this hits ghosts, if I remember correctly. I'm about to find out. Dude, so many ghosts in here. What the heck? Oh, it does. Holy cow, that is strong. As you can see here, this thing is capable of laying down some pretty serious havoc. So much so that it needed another montage. Alright, here's how this is going to go down. We got 3, right? I should be able to pull. Yep, and then... Whoops, I can probably do this. Yeah, get a little closer. Perfect, perfect. No, 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 not over here. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. Two more. One of them looked like the Grandmaster, so he's obviously going to be a little bit tougher, but probably not tougher than the spikes at the bottom of that pit. Don't want to aggro 2 at a time, though, obviously. Oh man, he fully healed. All right. One more. Ooh, that's a lich. That's dangerous. Really don't want anything to do with that. All right, come on. Come on. The Lich can probably, like, insta-kill me. Alright, we're out of arrows. Ah, no. Wow, I actually reflected that with the tiny little chance that I had. Okay. Silver arrows, maybe? Got him. Yes! 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 Oh. You have no idea how long that took prior to editing. Alright, so I'm quite overweight, which I knew was going to happen. I want to keep that Dragonborn stuff because it's kind of... Whoa. Wow. That's pretty good. So I got all this crap that I need to get rid of. Alright, let's start off. I don't need this. I technically don't need this, but it's not that heavy, so it's not going to help me too much. Let's put on those greaves. Resist disease, poison, and normal weapons. I wonder, though, if that's actually better. I don't think it is. I think this is still going to be better, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's check out what this guy has. Putrid Hand Master. Oh man, then there's still all those chests to loot, too. I might just have to make a couple trips, which won't be the end of the world. Well, I can probably get these somewhere else. I could just drop some potions, I guess. Let me just scroll through here, find out what is really heavy that I'm carrying, and then I'll get rid of some of that stuff. Oh, these are all really heavy. I'll keep that ebony one, though, because it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at that ebony illuminate staff. So it's literally just a torch, but pretty classy. Yeah, I don't even want to sell that. Alright, how am I doing? Yeah, I got some weight to spare now. Bet you there's some legit loot in some of those chests over there. I'm not gonna... Oh, I'll pick up that one. Over encumbered. Common soul gems. No soul side. Still over encumbered. These. Yeah, there we go. I didn't realize those were that heavy. Oh, I know why. It's because they were made from the pumpkin, and the pumpkin's ridiculously heavy. It's pretty good. You know what this means, right? It means I'm going to have to come back here later. When I can open very hard locks. Ripoff. Double ripoff. Alright, now all that's left to do is somehow make it out past the inevitable army of ghosts that's probably waiting for me on the other side of this. Do I only need to get to 50, by the way, to open the very hard lock? I think so. So if I had a fortify security thing, I could have done it, but oh well. Holy cow, I made it out alive after only about 17 hours. Freedom! I have somehow survived that. It was worth it, though, because this thing, that thing is incredible. And all this other stuff as well, of course. Neat. So, we're definitely going to call it there. I hope you enjoyed this one. We got a lot done, actually. It took me well over the episode time limit, but I was, of course, able to edit it down. And that's what we'll do. If push comes to shove and it's like, things are too long, I'll probably do some editing in that kind of vein. So, yeah. Anyways, very productive episode. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see y'all next time.